Hi, Lacey. How you doing? Okay. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Forearms, wrists, fingers, probably pretty tired right about now. So, anyways, obsessing over them wanting to be perfect. Yes, and I think you're approaching that right here. I really do. I think these are really fantastic. To me, I think one of the most impressive things about your typeface design is the fact that the stress is the same on each letter. I mean, it's really, really consistent. Stress meaning the basic angle um, of each of the letter forms. And we see that all the way through the uppercase alphabet, as well as the lowercase character set and the numeric character set, as well as the punctuation. Punctuation, I want to talk about a little bit. I think it's a little underdeveloped, but let's go ahead and take a look. Title looks fantastic. One of the things I would recommend, first thing that I saw that I would recommend is not using something that looks like a comma as the tittle. The tittle is the dot over the I and the J. And I would recommend maybe using just that dot that's underneath the question mark and the exclamation point or the period itself. I just think that right now that's a little bit confusing. It almost looks like we can see it right here where we have that kind of relationship between the tittle on the I, which looks like a comma, and then the apostrophe for the S, which also looks like a comma. However, they're not consistent, so it just creates a little bit of visual inconsistency. I think a couple of letter forms in the lowercase letters are really small. We can definitely see that right here on the S. I think the S, the Z, I think S and Z, maybe the V also are, and the X. Those are the main culprits. They seem to be considerably smaller. I mean, if we take a look at Handmaids, look at all of the lowercase letters, then come to the lowercase s, we can see it's just clearly smaller than the other letter forms. So really want to get in there and get some guides set and really, really take a close look for consistency and size. As far as the letter forms you were talking about, let me see, you were talking about the L, the curls and the T and the Y. I'm not real sure if you're talking about upper or lower case. So the L, I think, is definitely, I think that's problematic. It looks like it could be a capital I. I think that could be refined, that L. I think that lower arm of the L, that horizontal arm could be extended a little bit just to reinforce that that's an L and not an I. I think the T is okay. What were the other letter forms? L, the T, and the Y. I think the T looks good. The Y is a little bit, yeah, I think that the thing that you're getting with the Y is this angle right here, I think could be a little bit less drastic because I think right now, as I was talking before about the stress, the kind of basic angle these are sitting on, you take a look, you go through every letter in the alphabet, and we're looking at basically the same angle, but then we get to the X, and it just seems to be a little bit more of a true vertical angle than this kind of right to left that we're finding in the other letter form. So I would adjust that. The Z looks like it could use some further adjustment as well. That looks almost like it could be the top of a question mark as opposed to a Z. And of course that'll transpose itself over to the lowercase Z as well. Numbers are looking good. I'm not feeling the 7 though. I think that looks, again, it's looking like a variation of the F. So I would recommend adjusting that, the 7. Other than that, I think you're really, really looking fantastic. Punctuation, I think, yeah, I think the question mark could definitely be refined a little. And that, and the only other thing is that tittle on the I and the J lowercase. But okay, so other than that, I think you're looking really fantastic. So it's a really good job so far. The consistency is really, really super impressive. So very nice work there. Okay, let me see. I think that I wanted to address something else that you had written. Let me see. Yes, you can. You would be able to refine these in a font program, and you would actually, actually, I shouldn't say it. You should probably refine them in Illustrator, and then you can transpose them into your font software if you have one, or if you're interested in taking this further. I think it would be interesting just to see how the font software programs work. But all right, great job, Lacey. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.